murders, suicides, loss, right? Parent murder, suicide. See, it's terrible enough if you're going to take your own life, but if you take someone else's life and then take your own life, that's when I think start. Be strong. So we're going to be talking about Bernie Madoff's sister and her husband have died in a suspected murder-suicide. The sister of Wall Street fraudster Bernie Madoff and her husband were found dead in what investigators said was an apparent murder-suicide in Florida, according to news reports. The Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office on Sunday identified the couple as 87-year-old Sandra Weiner of Boynton Beach and her 90-year-old husband Marvin. They were found unresponsive with gunshot wounds Thursday afternoon inside their residence. Detectives from the Violent Crimes Division arrived on scene to investigate further. After further investigation that it appears to be a murder-suicide, the sheriff's office statement said. Officials said that the cause of death will be determined by the medical examiner's office. A woman who identified herself as the wife of son of David Weiner asked for privacy at this time of grief. Contacted by phone, she said, "We are not making any comments on this at this time." Madoff was infamously known for orchestrating a massive Ponzi scheme that wiped out people's fortunes and ruined charities. He was sentenced to 150 years in prison after pleading guilty in 2009 to fraud and other charges and died while incarcerated at age 82 last year. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. All these, murders, suicides, loss, right? Parent murder, suicide. See, it's terrible enough if you're going to take your own life, but if you take someone else's life and then take your own life, that's when things start to get even more complicated and get a little bit more sadistic and more evil, with more evil intent. Because not only are you trying to take away your own life, but you are willing and wanting to take away someone else's life along with your own, right? Along with your own. Don't really know much about them family, the drama, all that, Wall Street, none of that. But what I am saying is, things must have been pretty bad. Things must have been very stressful, very worrisome, if that is the answer to the problem in their mind, in his mind, her mind, whose ever mind it was, to be able to be like, this is the option. Take mine, take yours. We'll get rid of this problem for good. We don't have to deal with it. But see, that's an escape plan for them, right? It's a scapegoat. They decide this was the way. I won't say they decided, but this was what was decided of. This is how we're going. This is what's going to happen. How it's going to solve itself. The problem ain't going to be there no more. Whatever it is. But see, that's not the right way. See, this is showing that you'd rather try to run away from your problems and get away from it by doing this type of act and this type of thing to get away from it, instead of just facing it and doing what you need to do and facing the consequences of your actions or whatever it is. But to go down this route is so sadistic and so evil, because not only are you willing to take away your own life, but you're willing to take away somebody else's. Doesn't matter the age, don't matter whatever it is. Still, this is crazy. I ain't gonna jump in conspiracies. I ain't gonna jump in any of that. I ain't looking into it that much. All I'm saying is we need to start thinking more about other people's lives as well, instead of just our own. See, this is someone taking into action their own feelings, and only their feelings, not the other person's feelings, but their own feelings, and thinking this is the answer, right? See, this is what I'm saying is we need to start putting other people's feelings and their needs before ours, before we start making these drastic choices, these drastic decisions, and doing something like this. It's not worth it. It's evil. It's sadistic. It's careless. So if there's anything going forward with any of this, is literally think about others before you make a drastic decision. Think about others before you make any type of decision, and live it out. Live out with love. Put their feelings before yours. Put other people's feelings before yours before you make such a drastic decision. If you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you so much, more than you ever know. So, Krayonn Rocket, our motto is be unique, be creative, be you. Why is this important? Because we were all created in the image of God. We were all perfectly and wonderfully made. So, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Share it, like it, subscribe. I would appreciate it.